Hi, Scott Orlin with CINEMA-Magazin. The new film coming your way is called Nobody, but I'm here with somebody, Connie Nielsen. Connie, I was just wondering, and I know actors aren't really competitive, but was there any envy on your part that, God, Bob sure got to do a lot of cool stuff?
Yeah, and I want revenge. I want my cool stuff. So yes.
But there is a little mystery to Becca, because I don't want to give anything away, but we're wondering, is there something that maybe we haven't seen yet about her? And that's why I keep thinking there better be a sequel.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with you because we were talking about exactly the places where we were going to leave that story space enough to expand and tell that backstory of how they met and who Becca maybe really is.
One of the interesting components of this movie is the concept of helping out a stranger, that sometimes we have to step out of our own comfort zone. And of course, the movie takes us on a trajectory of what can happen when that does. But has there ever been an incident of your life where you've stepped out of your comfort zone to help a stranger?
Yeah, a lot. I made a whole organization called Human Needs Project that helps people I don't know who live in slums achieve the tools with which they can get out of poverty. So yeah, I've been doing that for 10 years. It's probably not the answer you were looking for, but.
Well, no, because I don't think anybody's coming after you after that.
Well, I mean, there was a time when we were actually waiting to get permits that we actually had death threats for wanting to go in and create that space. Yeah, so no, yeah, it does definitely come with a cost sometimes to go and help people out. But I think we're made to do that. We're made to do that. We're made to stand up. It's the person who stands up is always the one whose eyes have been cleared and who just realizes, I'm not going to let this one pass by.
Speaking of eyes, about eyes opening, it's really interesting about a child's projection of their parents, of what they want them to be and who they are and what they represent. And so I'm curious about, let's take it to your own parents, did you have expectations of what you wanted them to be? Did you try and make them proud of you? How did they kind of navigate you through that phase of your life?
Well, I think it's hugely interesting because we really talk about that in the film where, you know, Bob's character, Hutch, is literally subjected to the judgment of the world because some asshole breaks into his house. He's the asshole. He's the little guy. He's the stupid guy. Because, and we do this all the time, we blame the victims, right? Now we're talking about what victim blaming really does to us and how bad it is. But, you know, we really talk about that in this film. And you can see how, like, our teenage son is feeling that his dad is supposed to be that guy. Like, the society tells this teenage boy that he's supposed to be. But Hutch has said no to that guy. He said, I don't want to be that guy anymore. It's too costly. I'm going to go here and make my family and not be that guy. And so the teenager,
with your own parents
and with my own parents, big time. And because what we do is that we take the expectations of the world, we internalize those and turn them against our parents many times, right? My mom had a mental illness, so I wanted her desperately not to be ill. I wanted her desperately to be able to be the kind of mom who bakes cookies and is happy. And when she was not in a depressive phase, she was that woman. She was like this funny, happy, full of great imagination and fun kind of mom that I wanted to be. But as she grew older, the depression just took over more and more of her life. So she couldn't be. But at the time, I, as a young person, as the daughter, I did not have the tools that we have now for confronting and understanding mental health. It was like this kind of like shush thing. Like you didn't talk about it, and plus you didn't understand it. But now we have like this like open conversation about mental health and how important it is. And you know, you see Hutch in the beginning too of the film. He's basically depressed, and he needs something to take him out of a routine that is crushing his soul.
Well, it was a terrific movie. Congratulations on the performance, and I'm waiting for Becca in part 2.
Thank you. Yeah, me too.
This is Scott. Till next time.